Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are fine. So, we'll start with class 7, subject geography. We'll start with chapter 3rd, that is Earth movement and major landform, and the subtopic is earthquake. So, in our previous video, we talked about the Earth's movement or forces that shape the Earth, that is endogenic force and exogenic force. In the endogenic force, we discussed about the formation of mountain. In the formation of mountain, we discussed about the folding and faulting and some other effect of tectonic plates movement. Today we talks about the earthquake. When there is a sudden displacement of earth plates along the plate boundaries, an earthquake is caused. This dislocation below the earth's surface of the earth produce vibration which are called tremors. These tremors spread in all directions. The ripple effect is quite similar to the effect caused by throwing a stone in a pool of water. Most of earthquakes occur along plate boundaries where one plate is pushed under or another plate. Most earthquakes occur in lands bounding the Pacific Ocean, in the mountain ranges and mid-ocean ridges. The Himalayan region is the most earthquake-prone region of India. The point of origin of an earthquake under the surface of the earth is known as focus. Look at this picture. The point of origin of an earthquake under the surface of the earth is known as focus. This is the focus of an earthquake. From the focus, the earthquake wave travel in all directions. These vibrations are known as seismic wave. The intensity of seismic wave depends the intensity of earthquake and the depth at which they originate. The point on the earth's surface which lie vertically above the focus is known as epicenter. This is the epicenter. When there is an earthquake, maximum damage to life and property occurs at the epicenter, and the strength of an earthquake decreases as we move away from the epicenter. Look at this. Damage at a place A will be much greater than the damage at a place B. Okay. Next we have volcano. The molten rocks beneath the lithosphere is extremely hot and under great pressure. The heat in the Earth's interior flows in the form of current. The vertical flow of current pushes the magma upward. The picture, cross section of volcano. The vertical flow of current pushed the magma upward through the cracks and vent. This is the vent in the earth crust. What is a volcano? A volcano is a conical mountain through which molten rock from beneath the earth crust flows out to the surface of the earth. This molten rock is called magma. When it is beneath the surface of the earth, magma is called lava. This is the lava when it flows on the surface of the earth. Along with lava, volcano also release gases, volcanic ash, steam, rock fragments. The erupted material gradually cool and settle around the vent, forming a conical mountain. All volcanoes have a central vent. This is the central vent. Below the crater, this is the crater and this is the main vent, central vent, connected to the magma chamber. This is connected to the magma chamber. The opening through which molten material spill out is called crater. of the volcano. If the volcano eruption occurs through a long crack, it is known as fissure eruption. On the basis of their frequency of eruption, volcanoes have been classified into 3 types: active volcano, dormant volcano, extinct volcano. First we talk about the active volcano. Active volcano, they erupt frequently to have erupted in recent times. Some of the best example of an active volcano would be Hawaii Island, which have been erupting since 1983. Next, dormant or sleeping volcano. This volcano that have not erupted in the recent past but erupt sometime in the future. There is a possibility that this dormant volcano erupts sometime in the future. Sometimes the difference between a dormant volcano and active volcano can be quite small, because a dormant volcano cause be very dangerous, because people in the surrounding areas are usually not prepared for eruption. Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania of Africa is an example of dormant volcano. Third is extinct volcano. It is a volcano that no one expect will ever have another eruption. One such volcano is also located on Hawaii's big island, and its name is Kohala. The last time that Kohala erupted was close to 60,000 years ago. As of now, scientists do not believe that this volcano will be ever active again. Okay, there is a question based on these topics which I explained. How does volcanic activity occur? Explain briefly. Thank you.